Hi, Buster. Just overall, what have you thought here this past few days with what you guys have been doing, the Dodgers have been doing, you guys kind of trading wins, and then the fashion in which you guys were able to do it tonight?
Yeah, I mean, as best as you can, you're trying to compartmentalize, focus on the day, and then even more so, pitch to pitch. But I mean, everybody's obviously watching what's going on over there, and ultimately, though, all we can control is what we do each day.
What was it like for you facing Bumgarner? What was your approach with facing him, knowing him as well?
I mean, I think when you have as much history with somebody as I do with him, you try not to overthink it too much. Because obviously, I know what his tendencies are to certain hitters, and he knows that as well. And you can kind of get yourself spinning a little bit if you keep going down that path. So for me, I just really just tried to simplify it and see the ball and put a good swing on it.
Danny.
Hey, Buster. This is normally probably a game that you would take off, with it being, the third game of a 3-game series. I'm wondering how much you think that schedule has helped you get to where you are now, and if you're feeling well, do you plan on continuing it the way that you have been?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that it's helped. But I mean, at this time of the year, where we're at, it's time to push a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's day by day at this point. Come in tomorrow and plan on playing tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at after that.
Maria.
Hey, Buster. Obviously, Lamont has kind of thrived in these big ninth inning situations for you guys. What do you think has allowed him to kind of, come through in those big moments for you guys this season?
I think he's a really calm hitter. I think that helps. I think anytime you can slow things down in a big situation, it's an advantage. And also, success breeds confidence, and he's had a lot of success in those situations. And I'm sure he feels like he's going to come through the next time up.
Gary.
Hey, Buster. Tyler Rogers leads the majors in appearances this year and was able to give you guys 2 innings at the end of what turned into a bullpen game. What have you thought of his durability? How much of a factor he's been in your bullpen success and his performance tonight as well?
Yeah, I don't think you could overstate the importance of Raj for us this year. His flexibility, as you mentioned, going 2 innings tonight with a bullpen that's not only taxed but stretched thin tonight with Kaz coming out there in the first. He's a selfless player, and you've got to have those guys to win as many games as we have this year.
Thank you.
Andy.
Hey, Buster, knowing both you and Madison are kind of the same in that you don't want to draw attention to yourself or make a big deal out of things, but I saw you gave him a little swat there when he came up to bat the first time. And what was it? I mean, do you talk to him very much, or what would you describe how often you guys communicate, and just what did you think about just competing against him?
Yeah, I told Amy G. She asked me after the game yesterday if I was looking forward to it. I wouldn't say I was looking forward to it. There's a lot of great memories that we had together, working together, and ultimately, I think the way we probably both view it is, when I'm in the box, I'm going to compete, and when he's on the mound, he's going to compete, and you really just kind of leave it at that.
And then he was such a big part of what you guys were able to do, and now you're poised to enter the postseason on the most successful Giants team you've ever been on. What kind of advantages do you think that this team will have that maybe even some of the previous ones that you played on didn't have?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That's a big question. I don't know. I mean, we've been really, really consistent this year. I think that's number one. I think you just hope to get into the playoffs. I think that's always been the goal, because you never know what can happen. And I think an advantage, I don't know if it's one that we've not had in the past, but the fact that we've been playing really meaningful games for seemingly the last 6 weeks, that should help. But again, postseason's a different animal.
Thank you.
Last one, Carlos.
Buster, tonight was Johnny's first career bullpen appearance, relief appearance. What do you see from him coming back and in that specific situation?
Well, it was big. It was big for him to give us a couple innings there, and I'm sure as long as he's been in the big leagues, it had to be obviously a very different feel coming out of the bullpen. But it was same Johnny, attacking, mixing, and as I mentioned, it was very important that he gave us a couple innings there.
Thanks.
Thank you, Buster.
Great.